to see you. How did the first day of spring practice go for you? What'd you work on?
A lot of fundamentals. It's really hard to evaluate when you're just in helmets and really shorts and a t-shirt. But a lot of mental work, taking the right steps and going to the right guy and covering the right man and all those things. And hopefully that's going to carry over into the practices when we really start going at it. And that's the challenge. Once the speed and the intensity picks up, there's a few more mistakes, mental mistakes. So if we can get those ironed out right now, that'll help those guys be evaluated once we do hit. And I thought the veterans did a good job. They came out. They're very anxious to be out here, and there's a lot of carryover from the fall, and so a good first day.
Coach, what would you say your goals are? I know you've got to replace some players, especially on defense, going into next year. What's your outlook? What would you like to accomplish in the spring practice season?
We got to find the guys that are going to replace those two linebackers in there, Tim and King, and a guy to play safety to replace Moss, and Jordan Smith on the defensive line, and we got some guys that have played. That's, fortunately there's guys like Washley who have been in games, and Nautigal, and on the back end, that's where we've been a little thin just in terms of our depth. So trying to find a guy back there that'll fit in where Moss played. And up front, Oyatuga and Ray Wright and some guys like that who've been in games. Hopefully they're going to be able to step up and carry the load. And we're confident in those guys, and I think they'll improve. And usually when it's a guy's time to step up and be the starter, that's what happens. They do their job, and things work out good. So hopefully that'll be the case on defense.
Coach, you had a number of successes last year, certainly with the win over Navy and the bowl win. Is there something you say to the players about trying to use that as a base to get to a higher level of performance?
Well, we've got a lot of things we need to improve on. We had a really good start to the year, starting out 3-0, and we finished the season 3-0. But we were 2-5 down the middle, so that's a little bit rocky in there, and I'd like for us to play better and play more consistently throughout the season, and so that's a challenge for us and something that we've talked to our team about.